welcome back to the South Carolina Disaster Corps podcast, the exclusive podcast that is dedicated to the education of South Carolinians in a variety of topics within emergency preparedness, and the only one that strives to apply that knowledge to increase community awareness, resilience, and service. I am your host, Sawyer Rewis, and welcome to the very first weekly shoutout. The weekly shoutouts is South Carolina Disaster Corps podcast's method of completing its goal of spreading community awareness, resilience, and service. Our hope is that our listeners will either become involved with one of the wonderful organizations that we shout out, or if they are looking for assistance, that they find the help they are looking for. Okay, first up, community events. For community events, they're going to usually be in Anderson, South Carolina. We may do community events farther afield in the future, but for now we are just doing Anderson County, Anderson City area community events. For our community events this week, we have a community event being held by Healthy Blue. Healthy Blue, in partnership with the Anderson Mall, will be hosting a community drive-through resource day. There will be resources for families, essential giveaways while supplies last, kids, areas, vendors, and much more. Essentially, Healthy Blue is going to be talking with participants about health insurance, medical issues, things of that nature. The Anderson Mall main entrance is located at 3131 North Main Street, Anderson, South Carolina, 29621. The Community Drive-Thru Resource Day is Saturday, October 24th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Anyone who's interested in going can RSVP at 1-803-382-8517. Additionally, you can follow Healthy Blue on Facebook at Healthy Blue SC, on Twitter at Healthy Blue SC, and on Instagram at Coach Blue SC. Additionally, you can visit their website healthybluesc.com to find out more information about their organization and events. For our local organizations in Anderson, South Carolina, today we're going to be focusing on an organization that gives out personal assistance such as financial advice and personal counseling. That organization is Anderson Interfaith Ministries Pivotal Support Program, which is located on 1202 South Murray Avenue, Anderson, South Carolina, 29624. AIM's Pivotal Support Program is designed to give financial assistance and counseling to those in need. Their desire with the program is to help clients identify their core problems, which could be anything from the lack of budgeting skills, lack of education and training, depression, alcoholism, etc., similar problems like those. They strive to do this in order to address these core problems rather than treating the client's symptoms. This is done through interviewing the client and making appropriate referrals to other agencies and professionals in the Anderson community and the surrounding area. It's important to note that this program is seen as a hand up and not a hand out. Clients have to be willing to help themselves. Along with AIM's financial assistance comes accountability measures. Clients must show a desire to change their present situation of dependency to one of independence. If a client does not follow through with the plan AIM lays out for them, they will not be assisted in the future. That said, if AIM Pivotal Support sounds like a good fit for you, or if you want to find out more about AIM, visit their website, www.aimcharity.org/pivotal support program. You can also call them at 864-226-2273, or just go and visit them on 1202 South Murray Avenue, Anderson, South Carolina, 29624. Additionally, you can all follow AIM on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at AIM Charity. Additionally, you can find AIM on YouTube at Anderson Interfaith Ministries. For our online organization shoutout, we are going to be looking at Librivox. Librivox is a service organization that I am personally a member of, and it's a great service opportunity to take part in from home for those of you who don't want to go out during this pandemic, or for those of you who just prefer sitting at a desk and not going out in the community. I know there's individuals like that. Librivox is an organization whose goal is to make all books in the public domain available, narrated by real people, and distributed for free in audio format on the internet. Librivox is a non-commercial, non-profit, and ad-free project. All of the projects on Librivox are donated to the public domain once finished. The organization is fully powered by volunteers, maintains a loose, open structure, and takes volunteers from across the globe in all languages. Librivox volunteers record themselves reading portions of or entire books that are within the public domain. Overall, it's a fairly simple task thanks to the wonderful community and all the hard work that many of the Librivox veteran members have put into guiding new members. For myself, getting started was extremely easy thanks to those various guides that the Librivox volunteers have made over the years. Within the first day of starting my volunteer work at Librivox, I was able to begin recording. So far, I have successfully recorded portions of 3 projects, and I am now currently working on 2 more. My time at Librivox has been a lot of fun, and it's been really rewarding, and it's a community that I really can't recommend enough for individuals who like literature, who like recording, and maybe just want to find something that can give back to the community at large from their house. For those who want to learn more about Librivox, you just have to visit their website, librivox.org, to find out more information. For any listener who gets inspired to serve by these weekly shoutouts, Let us know on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook at SC Disaster Corps. For those listening on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. For those of you listening on our various podcast hosting sites, as well as anyone who has lengthy questions, you can also email us at scdisastercorps@gmail.com. Listeners will be able to find both full episodes of our podcast and these weekly shoutouts on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcast, Breaker, Radio Public, Pocket Cast, Overcast, and the SC Disaster Corps YouTube channel. For those of you listening on one of our podcast hosting sites, hit the follow button to stay up to date with the podcast. For anyone listening on YouTube, please hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and hit the bell notification button to again receive notifications for new videos. If you want to learn more about SC Disaster Corps, AmeriCorps, or United Way, please visit our website, unitedwayofanderson.org. Thank you all for being here and for your support, and we hope that we see you next time for episode 2, where we interview Elizabeth Price, who works for the South Carolina Emergency Management Division. So just remember, everyone, that we want to see you around, and we will hope to see that you guys are getting inspired and helping the community. And of course, stay prepared.